This week in Retrospect, we take it back to February of 1995 as a new dating service comes to the border city ahead of Valentine's Day.
We have a whole section here on your likes and dislikes, and you rate those on a scale of 1 to 10.
A big city idea has hit the Midwest, as Lloydminster is now home to a dating service.
There's a lot of people in Lloydminster that don't know how to meet other people. There's a lot of singles, a lot of divorced people, a lot of farm people, and the only place here to meet people is the bars, and there's a lot of people that don't want to go to the bars.
54 people have used the business in its first 3 weeks, aged anywhere from 21 to 57 years old, including a divorced woman who'll be going on her first date tonight.
Well, I think it's a good way to meet people. I think your options are limited for meeting single people. You can usually meet them through work or friends, that type of thing, or I guess the bar scene if you like that type of thing. So I think it gives you an option to meet people on a different basis.
People using the service are required to go through a thorough interview process in an attempt to find the right match.
They come in and they fill out a confidential application form, and then from there, after that's done, we have an interview. It takes about half an hour to an hour, and then from there we do the matching.
The dating game isn't for everyone, as there's a lot of happy couples in the Midwest. But as they say, everyone knows someone who's looking for a companion.
I've had a boyfriend for a long time, so it's hard to know about dating, but my friends are interested in it and signing up.
What do they see in this thing as an advantage to them, I guess?
Well, something fun to do, meet new people. I don't know, it's more discreet. You can find out more about people before you actually meet them.
With a dating service, a few misconceptions always arise, something Rogers quickly puts to rest.
We have a lot of professional people. We don't have anyone that I wouldn't recommend for my brother or my sister or myself to go out with. They're really good.
Jim Unger, made in the Midwest.
And in 1999, we take a look at the Wainwright Bisons before their playoff tournament.
Change for a hockey team can be a bad thing, but it can also be a very good thing. The Wainwright Bisons are the best example of that. The Bisons changed their coach from last season and added some new faces to their lineup, and hence they have turned their team into a contender.
We made some changes around Christmas time, and the attitude in the dressing room is so much different right now. These guys are confident. The bulk of the team, the core of the team are the same players. We've added a few players in key situations, but the biggest thing is the attitude is so great right now. They got confidence, and now they know they can win, and it makes a difference.
The Bison struggled at the start of the season, having trouble beating any of the league's teams, but Wainwright has racked up some impressive wins in the second half of the year, including weekend victories over the Saddle Lake Warriors and the Lloydminster Bandits.
Those 1-2 goal games at the first of the year now are hurting us, getting closer to playoff time. It puts us down, in the middle of the pack where I think we should have been able to, been a little bit higher. But we learn from them. You learn from your losses, and these guys learn a lot, and now they know how good it feels to win, and it's enjoyable to watch. These are the wins that we needed going into the playoffs. It gives you a little bit of confidence. Like I say, we've won a lot of the games in the second half, but the games against the top teams are the ones that are key, and this is a key win for us.
Wainwright will likely enter the Junior B playoffs in 6th place, and that's just fine with them.
We've told them to completely forget about the first half of the year, and that'll be the same thing with the playoffs. Nothing matters. Playoff starts. It's a whole new game, and you put out there, you get a good hot goalie, and your team plays well. Anything can happen.
For NewsHour Sports, I'm Aaron Bolton.
And that's all that we have for this week in Retrospect.
Retrospect is brought to you by Webb's Machinery. Find New Holland products at Webb's Machinery, your dealer in Vermilion, Vegreville, Lamont, Wainwright, St. Paul, and Consort.